students, today we are going to start our new topic, that is digestion. Chapter number 6. Yes students, in previous chapter we already have learned about the food and its components. So you already learned the different types of components are present in our body, which are very essential for growth and functioning of the body. Now today we will see about the digestion, how that food gets digested in our body. So let us see about the digestion. So in this chapter we have to cover the following objectives first. So first objective, that is the parts and stages of the digestive system. So you are going to learn first parts and stages of the digestive system, is how food gets digested. Then about microbes, means microorganisms. Then you will learn about the teeth and types of teeth. And at last you are going to learn about the tooth decay. So these many things you are going to learn, and this lesson is very important because in day-to-day life we eat the food, but we don't know about how it digested in our body, how much time it will take to digest in our body. So today you are going to learn in details. Okay. So first, our body needs food. First I will read this paragraph. Our body needs food to provide it with energy to work and play. However, in order to use energy and nutrients present in the food we eat. See here. We need to eat food every day because food contains the nutrients, and that nutrients are very important to get the energy which is needed for the different activities which we perform in our day-to-day life. If students are there, children are there like you need energy to study as well as to play on the ground or to do the other activities. If the person is farmer, so that farmer is also required the energy to work in his field. So without energy no one can work. Even without energy machine also cannot work. Same way. So we require the energy for food, and that energy we get from the food. So how that energy we get from the food? So you see, we must first break it down into the substances that the various organs and the cells in our body can absorb. So food which we eat, so that food first break down into the simpler substances, and then the various organs and cells in our body can absorb that substances or the simple substances which we are digested. The body digestive system is responsible for doing this. So directly putting food in mouth, so suddenly it will not digest it. There are some stages. Through that stages food passed, and then it gets digested, and then it's supplied to the various cells of our body. So we will see now first the figure of digestive system. So digestive system has different parts. So I will show you the different parts of the digestive system. So see students, this is the figure of digestive system of human being or human, we can see. So these are the parts of digestive system. So how many parts are there? So there are 5 parts of digestive system. How many? 5. So we can consider 6 also, because mouth or buccal cavity is also one part. Okay. So first part about mouth. Okay. This is the mouth. So first part mouth. Second part, this tube-like structure, can you see? So this is food pipe. Then third one, here you can see U-shaped structure, that is called stomach. Then there are 2 kinds of intestine, tube-like structures. Okay, so first one is small intestine, and second one large intestine, and at the last you can see the anus. Through this, the waste material is sent out of the body. So these are the 6 important parts of the digestive system: mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. Now we will see one by one their functions, how the food is passed to the one organ and get digested. Now we will see the first, the digestive system parts and stages. So just now we saw the different parts of the digestive system. Okay. So first we will see about the teeth, saliva and chewing. Now see, first thing, that is the when we start eating, first we put the food in our mouth. Yes. And then we start the chewing. That is called the means mechanically we are going to break down the food into the paste. Yes or no? We are making paste in our mouth. So how that paste we can form? So first we chew the food, and while chewing, saliva, means that is a water like liquid which is present in our mouth. So that saliva mix in our food and form a paste like structure. Okay. So we are chewing first with the help of our teeth, and in that saliva mix in our food atoms, and that is where the paste is formed. That paste, now see, chewing is the first stage in the process of digestion. So this is the first stage of digestion. Inside the mouth, teeth help us to chew the food and break the big pieces into the small. We eat the big pieces chapati, yes or no, chapati like. So that big pieces are break down into the smaller pieces with the help of teeth, and then it mixes with the saliva, and the saliva softens the food further. So saliva makes the food soft, and that food push towards the throat or food pipe. Now next part, that is the tongue and food pipe swallowing. Swallowing is taking in. Now so next, first method was chewing method. Okay. Second now step, that is the swallowing. The tongue, okay, which is the flexible organ in our mouth, always moves. Yes or no? The tongue helps to push food into the back of our throat region. So after forming the paste, this tongue help us to push the food back of our throat region. Means this is the neck region where the food pipe is present. So special throat muscles force the food down. Whatever the throat muscles are there, that muscles push the food down into the food pipe or esophagus. O is silent here, and that leads it to the stomach. Then through that process, the food entered into the stomach with the help of food pipe. Once the food enter into the stomach, what happens? So we see now next stage, that is the breakdown of food takes place into the stomach. So once the food entered into the stomach in the form of paste, so digestion of food starts in our stomachs. Actually the digestion starts in mouth only with saliva. Okay. Food stays in the stomach around 4 hours. How many hours? 4 hours. Food stays in our stomach, and inside stomach there are digestive juices. Okay. Acids which gives the microorganisms which are present in our food items, and there are some digestive juices, means enzymes, which are present in our stomach, and they are very helpful to break down the food into the smaller or simpler substances such as proteins, and that proteins are absorbed by us, okay, or used. So what is the proteins? Okay, so food is breakdown inside the stomach. So digestion takes place inside the stomach. Now next row about the small intestine and large intestine. So here some food is digested, but some food is remain as it is. So that food sent to the small intestine. So once the undigested food comes into the small intestine. Small intestine works with the juices from the liver and pancreas. So this small intestine get the juices from liver and pancreas. Okay, these are the glands. To further break down the food, because these glands also secretes the juices which are helpful to digest the food items. It is here that the food gets absorbed through the walls of the small intestine into our body through the blood. So inside the small intestine, again food breakdown and the whatever the absorbed nutrients, whatever the nutrients are there, that nutrients absorbed by the walls of small intestine and that sent to the various cells through the blood. Okay. Next, the liver and pancreas work hand in hand with the small intestine. So they work together. Okay. The liver produces bile. This is the pigment. Okay, bile pigment. Liver produces bile stored in gallbladder, and which helps to break down the fat. Whatever the fats are there in our food item, so that fats are break down into the smaller pieces with the help of bile juice. Okay, which is stored in gallbladder. Okay, bile stored in gallbladder. Next, the pancreas provides the enzyme. Pancreas is again one gland. Okay, pancreas provides the enzymes, that is the chemical substance. Okay, chemical substance which is helpful to break down the food particles. Enzymes to digest all sorts of food, different types of food items. The liver also process the digested food before it's sent to the different parts of the body. Then once the food completely digested, then that is the remaining food. After digestion of food, so remaining waste food sent to the large intestine. But that food is semi-solid. Okay, so means little liquid. Okay, because water is present in that in that digested food. Then, so digestion of food completely takes place in the small intestine till here. Okay, small intestine. Now, in large intestine, only the water and some minerals are absorbed. So, once the food enter into the large intestine, okay, so any food that the body doesn't need, so that is called the waste food. Okay, can't use it sent to the large intestine. So whatever the unuseful food is there, so that food sent into the large intestine. Once the food comes into the large intestine absorb the water which present in that undigested food and form a semi-solid substance, and that semi-solid food sent out of the body time to time through the anus. So this is about the digestion process. I hope you understood the digestion process. Remaining part of this lesson will see in our next video, students.